Alright, 1 a.m. Time to get to work. Still doing keybindings. Nothing's changed. Move that over a bit. Alright, where was I? Oh yeah, there's something I wanted to look at. So I noticed while testing, when you go into input, you try and go back from the input stage, the input doesn't deselect, and it's with the mouse controls. So I'm gonna look at that. I was also noticing when I was going like in and out of the screen, sometimes the buttons weren't showing up, but I couldn't duplicate the problem, which is the worst kind of bug. So I gotta do more play testing to make sure I'm not making mistakes like that. But this one, I don't know why. It's gotta be something in here when I go back. I'm just not setting it back to 0. That's what it is. And that would be done somewhere in the UI options window, I think, because that's where the keyboard controls are. So the thing is, when we go into input, our choice input becomes our choice action. But when we return from input back, choice input is supposed to equal 0. So this right here, this is what it is, but it's not working. And that's weird because it's here. Oh, it doesn't work with the mouse, but it works with the... But the mouse is the cancel pressed. So if I press cancel, it should set choice input equals 0 again. Okay, I think what's wrong is that it's selecting anyways. Because mouse enter or whatever is on. So it's just setting it back to 1. So if UI options window state equals input. So if it's not input, it shouldn't set it back on. Maybe it does happen because this runs in between the step or something. Like this runs, it changes it to 0, but this runs, which changes it back to 1 before this one actually activates. That's all I can think of. I could also just say if it equals 0 instead of input. Yeah, let's try that. If options window choice input does not equal 0. If whatever equals 0, it won't set it to 1 this way. The only way it should get set to 1 is if this sets it to 1 when you go into it. Do that. Oh wait, I set choice input to 0, but I never tell this thing to turn off. That's what's happening, isn't it? Oh no, if options window choice input is not equal to 1, then active equals false. So as long as it's not equal to 1, it should cut itself off. That's where I usually cut it off. I don't know, I'm gonna test it now with the change, but I still don't really understand why this has been a problem. Yeah, so there's a lot about it wrong. Alright, let me pop it up so you can see it. Right, so I go into options, go into controls. These are the ones that are being selected. All this is working fine all the way in. So I click this, I'm in this one, I can't select that one, I can't select this one, like that one. I'm now in here, I can't select anything in the past. Technically I'm in these. If I go back, what should happen is this one deselects because it went to 0, and now these should be selected. But if I go back here, yeah, this one deselected, and now these are the ones being selected. So it's something with the cancels going straight from input all the way back to the original choice controls. And it's still not deselecting this, which is another baffling thing. So I don't know what's going on. Alright, so to start with, we're in input, right? If we press the cancel key, which is, yeah, it's any of these buttons, but right mouse button should count for this. If choice controls equals 1, or 2 or 3, technically it would be 1 at this point, then the state equals controls keyboard. Choice input is set to 0, which should cause this button to deselect itself up here because it's not equal to 1, active equals false. It's not going to destroy itself till we go all the way back to the main, so it should still be there. It's just it should be set to false. Does anything turn it back on? This is usually what turns it on. So, okay. If choice input does not equal 0, then it doesn't matter where the mouse is. Yeah, I feel like I don't understand why it's not deselecting, why it's not going inactive. That part's really confusing. And this part, it should go back to controls keyboard. It exits right here, so it should start again, going back to controls keyboard, which is this one. So, I mean, this is canceled pressed, and this one's canceled pressed, right? Yeah. No reason it not to be. So cancel press should not be active at this point. So state shouldn't go to controls, and choice action shouldn't go to 0. Unless, and the confirm key is not being pressed, so it's never going through all this stuff. I don't know why it shoots all the way back to controls, because that's what's happening. Yeah, I can't explain it. So the only thing that I can think of now is in UI options window, I've got this draw. I've been drawing the choice input. Let's draw. Well, technically, yeah, I should. I didn't even look at it before, but I want to see what the choice input is, and I want to look at. I want to see what our state is. So I'm gonna see the state, the choice input, and just see what's going on exactly, because I don't see what's wrong. I've been feeling, I don't know, I feel kind of good. I don't, it's hard to explain. I've got like a Zen state right now. I think that's it. I love going into a Zen state. Like, I don't know, I live in a state of like high anxiety most of the time. But sometimes my chemicals balance out and it's just like, I don't care. This is cool. I wish I could have this state a lot more. Alright, so this main is the state we're in right now, and 0 is what the choice input is. So it makes sense that we're in the main state, which is this one. When we go in here, it should go to controls, and it should go to keyboard. Yeah, controls keyboard, and then when I enter this, it should go to input, and then this should go to 1, which will activate this. Okay, that's all. Whoa, no, we're not in input. That would be what's wrong. Okay, now we know. So for some reason, when I click on confirm, oh, I think I know what it is. It's not a problem with the selection thing. It's a problem with the button itself, which is in actions, confirm. This is the other button. So this one where the mouse is, yeah, okay. So I put state equals input. I don't know why that's not happening. Alright. If mouse button released, global confirm mouse left, and the mouse is entered, then the state equals input. Input is our state, right? Yes, input. So I've set the state. UI options window state equals. Oh wait, did I do that? Is that what I did wrong? Yeah, I put state. Okay, that's the part I'm missing. UI options window. State equals input. And then choice input equals the choice action. Okay, so that should have fixed my problem. Let's try it again. Microsoft Edge just downloaded on my computer. Even though I have Windows updates off and Windows 7 is not supported anymore, they're still trying to put Microsoft Edge on this computer. So that's fun. I don't know what else they're changing on my computer. It's just like the sign, right? But if they're doing that, and it probably is some like Microsoft update, even though I've turned them off, they're clearly still happening. And that's what's causing other things to break us. I'm sure of it. Anyway, control. There we go. Keyboard, confirm, goes to input, and now we're 1. Now if we go back, going back to this one, that one turned off. Back again. Okay, so that's all good. Now what I want to duplicate is when I go back to main, I've noticed sometimes these buttons get deleted and they don't come back. I'm gonna try going into this one and then back, this one and then back, and look at this, it even has controls gamepad, and then that one goes into this. So all this is working. I just have to have it draw something different for the different ones. Then back again, we're back in main. Alright, let's try it with the keyboard. I think it's the keyboard mouse maybe, or the keyboard itself that's doing problems. Yeah, okay, look. When I press enter on controls, the buttons don't get created. Because look, they're not here. Okay, what if I just do mouse? Is it mouse the only thing that... Mouse creates it, but the enter button doesn't. Okay, so from main, the main enter key does not create our buttons. Okay, I'm glad I was able to recreate that problem. So that's easy enough to fix. We need to go find the main state. Oh, because I haven't actually set it up yet. Okay, create all the buttons that are in button options control. Okay, yeah, we're not even worried about it then. Because I don't have all the buttons yet. I see, I left this blank on purpose, so. I thought it was a bug, but it was just something I purposely did and forgot about. Which is also a thing. Alright, so all this is good. The only other thing, now that I've solved those problems, is this problem. To where I want this confirm enter to be whatever our keyboard key is. It sets it to flashing, right? Okay, so what I need to do in this draw, we want to draw, instead of this choice input, we want to draw what confirm enter is. Because I want to see what it actually changes to. Alright, we should be able to test this. We should at least be able to change the button without anything else happening. We just can't go back out. I'm just going to look at this one real quick. So the 13 is the enter key. I go to controls, keyboard, confirm, and I click on enter. It starts flashing. And I press like G and it changes to 71. It even stops flashing. Did I set that up? I guess I already did set that up. Awaiting equals false. Yeah, okay, so it turns itself off. Oh, that works then. And it actually set the new key. Alright, cool. I forgot how far I got here. Alright, so I need all the buttons. And I need okay, I need all the buttons, but I need to transform them into what they need to be as well. So confirm enter. Oh, that's right. I set up one that's like confirm enter string, right? Yeah, okay. So confirm enter string equals that. So I need to do something that finds our what our new string is. So UI options window confirm enter string equals whatever. Honestly, I don't even need to do it here. I just need to do it in the script. Alright, let's figure out how this script works. I haven't gone around making my own scripts in a while. I usually use scripts that other people have worked out for me. Well, there you go. It's already got function script 15. I want this to be script find key string. Alright, this is script find key string. And this is it, function script. Yada yada, I don't want this little bit of comment at the top. And then we put what we're doing here, which is basically what I wrote down in my to-do list from before. I'm gonna do this. But this switch is going to be what I don't even know if I can do this in a script, but we're going to try it. What I want is this keyboard key, or this confirm enter. UI, yeah, okay, let's do this. So this is set to a number. So if I make this switch be whatever that is, then now I'm getting this number. I really don't need the 1 because this only runs the one time. I can get rid of that part of the code. And then it's not input string, it's going to be whatever we want. Oh yeah, okay, that won't really work, will it? I need to get... I think I just set this like a global string or something. That would work. So if I set global string to equal whatever it is for the 0 key, actually 0 is not even an option, so I need to start with 1, which is like this. Yeah, it's just going to be this, but it's going to run through the whole thing, and then it's going to stop. And this should only run the one time whenever I call this script. So I can just find out what every single key is on the keyboard and set it on here, just like this. Before going forward though, let's make sure this will all work. Also, I need to pull up all my keys, which I have here. Game making, keyboard programming numbers. This is just a big list of every number on the keyboard, but it's not ordered. It doesn't order, I guess it's ordered alphabetically. It's not ordered by the number, which is annoying. I wonder if there's a way to order it. Do uppercase and lowercase numbers have different numbers? Is that true? That's why there's so many keys. No, that's not true. I don't think. Honestly, I think I just need to translate this all over into a notepad. Just do that. It'll be easier for me to, instead of going to this website every time, right? Just do that. Oh, holy cow. That's not great. Alright, this is going to take me a while to do. But I think I'm going to do it because it'd be really handy to know what every single key is on the keyboard. And I'll just throw it in my coding notes so I can pull it up and I don't have to pull up this website every time. So this is going to take me a while. I've got to record every single key and its corresponding number, which is exciting, I know. I guess in the meantime, might as well do this. Have this, throw up an AI. Go here and swap over to Gobo mode. There, you look at that. Oh, you don't have my You know what? Look at this one. There you go. Look at my face. I'm gonna do this. Gonna take me a little bit. Alright, so first key is, honestly, I would love to order these by number because that makes way more sense to me. So I am gonna do that. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alright, so what is 1? I'll probably use Control F to find my numbers. There is no 1 on this list. I know for a fact 1 is something though, isn't it? How strange. I guess maybe they're not all in here. I don't know. I'll do the ones I've got then, I guess. Well, shoot. That means that this isn't really going to work. I need to find the lowest number and start with it. You know what? I'm just going to write them all down in ABC order because it's confusing otherwise. So Alt is 18. Arrow down. 40. I mean, it could be some of the, like, I know there's modifier keys and stuff using, I haven't done it in a while, but it's like using different keypad combinations. Maybe that's what the other keys are, which I'm not going to include. Or maybe they specifically leave spaces in between them for this reason. Ooh, which control is this? It didn't really specify which control. I'm gonna have to test some of these. Oh, oops. Delete is 46. End is 35. The F keys are like one off from what they actually are, which is kind of infuriating. Like F1 is 112, F2 is 113. Why have you done this? You've screwed humanity. Somebody came up with this number system. They probably had a good reason, actually. Usually really smart people are behind this stuff. Probably shouldn't doubt them. I'm doing all the numpads. Numpad 3. 99. This is kind of like, I don't know, I'm creating code for the future though, as well. Anytime I do Keybinding menu, I can basically use this same code, hopefully. so I won't have to do it again in the future. And if you're watching this, you can see what I do. Do it that way. So I'm saving everybody some time. Though there's probably tutorials online, which I didn't really look up because I wanted to do it myself, because I'm stubborn like that. Oops. So I did choose to revert all my controls back to normal. I did that one off stream. I figured it'd be better. I'm just gonna figure out how to make, like, I don't know. I want to build the the key bindings in a way that the player can't screw themselves, you know, and hard lock the game because they've set controls that are impossible to navigate with. But I do want to allow the most like option possible as well. So that's gonna make it kind of complicated. Spacebar is 32. Now we know. Tab is 9. Alright, we're finally in letters. Letters are, starting with A is 65, and it goes up by 1 all the way up to, I'm going to just confirm this. So A is 65, and then B is 66, you know, like that. I'll make sure it doesn't ever skip a number, or do something weird like that. 76, 77, 78, 79, okay. That goes to O. P is, okay, 79, right? Yeah. The P is 80. Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Okay. So yeah, from A is 65, Z is 90. So I'm going to do all the letters. I'm going to do them over here. A starts at 65. B I gotta remember my alphabet. Maybe I, 73, J, K, L, M, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. There's all the letters. What's next? No. This is split up in such a weird way, because now it's doing the F keys again, Even though I already started the F keys, I kind of want to like shore them in, but I don't have room for them anymore. It's just in such a weird order. Whatever, F5 is here. I mean, I could fix that. It's just really dumb. I'd have to find 4 to replace the ones that were in the middle there. I don't know. Screw it. I'll reorganize it later. As in never. I mean, it seems like every key on the keyboard. So it doesn't go to 200. Yeah, I thought 220 seemed like a lot. It just, it doesn't do every number. I don't know. Some of the numbers might correspond to other things. Maybe it's other keyboards or something. Right, because not all keyboards are actually laid out the same. F9, F10, F11, F12, and we got more numpad stuff that none of it's in order. It's annoying. I don't know who set up this website, but they upset me. Almost 36. Insert 45. You know, the missing numbers are probably like the other special characters and stuff. Maybe. But yeah, I wouldn't include any of that stuff, right? Because you need modifiers to get to them. Right. This is multiply, which is 106. Period? Oh yeah, there is a period. That's right, for decimals. Numpad period, or decimal, 10. Plus. Alright, we've done these letters. Now we just got a couple numbers and a few symbols. So, okay, 1 is 49, and it goes in ascending order. Oh wait, 0 is 48. Ah, 0 is cheeky. It resets back. Let's start with 0 then. And then 1 is 49. So 0 is 48. And then it goes up to 9. 9 is 57. Alright, so I'll just do these real quick. 2 is 50. So 9 was 57? Yeah. Good. Alright. I don't even know if I can see these ones. It looks like that's the tilde. The tilde. I kind of want to say tilde, but I'll use the character for tilde. It's 222. The minus. Well, that's not a minus. Yeah, I guess it is a minus. It's also a hyphen? Dash? Alright, 189. Alright, new column. This is the quotation mark? Quotation mark should be... Well, it's not quotes. It's, yeah, it is quote. No, it's not quotes. Parentheses. It's not parentheses. What the hell is the thing called between but and so? The possessive apostrophe? Apostrophe. That's what I'm looking for. Just brain dead. 188. Alright. Dash. I thought I did that. Oh, that was for numpad. Dash is 191. Wait, what happened to 190? Hello. You're looking at my head. Hi. I'm going through all the keyboard buttons and their associated numbers and writing them down. That's why you can't see the screen. But I'm almost done. Okay, so 190 is period. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'll show the screen later. Just nothing to look at the moment. Also, is my mic still working? Mic? Yeah, good. That's been cutting out lately. Alright, so this is 191. Oh. Semicolon. Can't see the screen anymore. Semicolon is 186. Bracket is 219. And then reverse dash. I don't even know what you call that one. 220. Close bracket. 221. Oh, now this one looks like tilde. Why are there two tildes? There's probably another key on my keyboard that I don't know about. Oh, one of these is a comma. We've missed the comma. That was probably what the first one was comma, and this one's tilde. Alright, this one's tilde, so this is 192. And comma is 188. No. There we go. Comma is 222, probably. I'm gonna have to test that. Hard to tell what they are using ASCII. Alright, last one. Equals is 187. Good number. Alright, that should be all of them. We're gonna have to test that. I kind of want to reorganize them because they're like scattered all over the place and no rhyme or reason. Alright, let me bring up the screen again. This, that, here, programming, there we go. We got the screen again. Alright, so I have all my numbers, but they're just not in any fucking order that's useful at all. So it's not going to be as easy as going one to something, because I got to know what order they're actually in. Here, I'll show it real quick. This is what I was doing. These are all the keyboard numbers and their associated, keyboard characters and their associated number. So arrow left is a 37, H is a 72, equals is 187, that kind of thing. So I got to translate all this into strings, basically. That's what I'm trying to do. which I feel like I need to just reorganize these so they're at least in numerical order, which starts at backspace, I think. I do wonder what the missing numbers are. But yeah, it looks like backspace is the first one. I could always just open a new notepad and copy them over. I guess I could do that. Alright, backspace is 8, tab is 9. Is there a 10? I should delete these as I go, so that there's less to look at. All right. All right, we want the next one after 9, which looks to be enter, which is 13. Yeah, I think 13 is the next one. Fuck, I clicked off the screen. Okay, so 13 to 17. 17, 18, 19. Yeah. All right, any 20s. 20s caps lock. Is it 27? Oh, I missed 16. All right, 16 is shift. It'll go between enter and control. It's gonna be one of those kind of streams where there's nothing to really watch. Sorry. Sometimes it be like this. Alright, 27. I think 27 is the next one. Yes. 27 escape. Oh, I think it goes to 30 next. It was at 33. Alright. 33, 34, 35. Looks like that's it. 36, okay. There's a couple 30s. I guess I could show this, but who wants to see this? It's not much more interesting than what... Fuck it. Look at this. You just don't get to see Goba anymore. This is what I'm doing. Alright, we did 34. Where's 35? So I put that one in. I erase this one. And then I look for 36, which is down here. Oh no, there's 32! I fucked it. Copy. Easy enough to put in. Alright, 36. $37 here. Honestly, this one just goes all these ones. I can just copy it like this, so they're not in order. And I gotta get rid of all the crap on the back. So 37 is left. Down is 40. Up is 38. And right stays where it is. Just to double verify that. Arrow left is 37. Yes. Arrow up is 38. Yes. Right is 39. Down is 40. Yes. Okay. Now they're in order. And now I get rid of all this. So 41, there's a 46, 44, 45. Most of these on the right side are a lot larger. Alright, 44 seems to be the next one. Just print screen. I saw... Was there 45? There's a 46. 46. Oh, there's 45. There's got to be a 47, right? It goes from 46 to 48. Yeah, I don't see a 47. Okay. And this is 0, so the next couple are in order. One, two, 50. Nine should be 57. I've done this all right. Nine's here, 57. Okay, good. And get rid of all this stuff. Okay, what's next after 57? Looks like we got a 65. I think that's next. So letters is next, starting with A at 65. I'm not gonna, honestly, nah, yeah, if they're gonna be in order, it really should go like this, huh? Maybe I'll just stretch the notepad down then. I love this song. This is Journey to Silas, I think. From a game. Most of my songs are. This is an NES one. I'm pretty sure. Could be Super, but I think it's NES. Sometimes mix them up. Z is 90. Alright, now to erase all that. Oh, I'm supposed to get rid of the numbers too. Oops. Oh, wait, I did want to get rid of that. Alright. And all this stuff needs to go as well. Oops. Crap. Cool. What's next? I guess I'll keep going in a straight line. After 90, we've got 96. So we got numpad 0 to 9. Honestly, I can just start copying them now. Makes this a lot easier. Oops. Okay. That's 105, 106 is here. Seven. There's no 108. Really? Okay. All right, we're at 110. We have a 111. No. The F key is next. Oh, we do have a 111. I just saw it. Sneaky one over here. There we go. Easily solved. Alright, we're at 123. Looks like 144. Oh, 144 and 145. Grab them both. 186. So 192 goes to 219. Oh, these are in order. Good. Right, there they are. All done. Close this. Don't save it. Alright, we have every single keyboard key. I don't know how many there are because they skip a lot of numbers. We'll find out here in a bit. So I need to enter all this stuff into all this so that I can convert numbers into strings. That's what I wanted to do from the beginning. And I decided to make a script to do it. So that's what we're doing. Alright, so the easiest way to do this is to drag this over here. And just start doing it. This is 8, 9, 13. I don't really have an option for if you get one that shouldn't exist, right? I hope that doesn't cause any problems. I don't know how many of these I need. Erase that part. Forgot to hit enter there. Let's start with that. Alright, 13, 16, 17. $27 gets to 32. 32 goes all the way up to 57. 32 to 57. All right. 32, 33. More numbers. Oh yeah, I don't need the quotes now that I think about it. Yeah, the quotes are gonna... Oh god, I should have done quotes from the start. Oops. Because that's just gonna mess it up. These aren't strings, they're actual numbers. That was really dumb. I gotta erase it all. I can't just get rid of all the quotes either. I guess I could. I just have to put it back in where I'm deleting it here. I mean, it probably wouldn't be too bad an idea to use the find and replace and just skip through these. Cool. Alright, back to where we were. 45 goes into 46, 47, 48. Ah, 57 is what we said. We're at 57 now. It skips to 65. 65 is the letter A. So we're going 65 to 65 to 90. I did that last time. Found it funny. I'm gonna do it again. It's the funny number. Koreans know exactly what we're like. Actually, on my thumbnails in my on my YouTube, anytime that there's a 69, like episode 69, there's a secret like little Lenny face that I've been putting in the thumbnails. It's been like some stupid joke that I've constantly been doing. Oh, surely I had enough by there. Apparently not. Go to 96. 96 goes to... Actually goes pretty far. 96 goes to 123. 96 to 123. Alright, 1, 2, 3. You know, the number 1, 2, 3 actually comes up a lot in my life. I was stuck at subs at 1, 2, 3 for a long time. There's also my barracks number for a while. So I just remember it's easy to remember for that reason. I just feel like I see that number a lot. Or maybe it's just easy to remember when it does pop up. There is no 108. That's right, it goes from 107 to 109. Just remembered that and caught it. Yep, there's no 108. Close to the end. a lot of work for maybe changing to something else later. I don't think so. I'm probably going to use the font to put it in. Oh, that was 1, 2, 3. We're now at 144 and just a couple left. Alright, we're on 187. Could try and count this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. So, 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 10. Should be it. Alright. Notice the AI has really gotten out of control on Goba. Kind of funny. Two is the last one. All right, now to enter the strings for every single one of those. Okay, so the question now is, do I caps lock or not? And like, I don't know if like that will actually fit inside of the button. Looks like the biggest one's going to be like arrow left. I'm not even going to say left. I'm just going to say left, up, right, down. So I think the largest one is backspace. The longest string. That might fit. Kind of feel like I want to test that. There wouldn't be anything wrong with testing it right now. Before we're doing everything. I just use the backspace. Because these ones will just enter empty strings, which is not like, it won't break anything if it's empty. Let's do that. Okay, I'm going to test the backspace before going further. Because I can test to see whether I want it capitalized and, yeah, if it's the right size and all that stuff. So what I need to do here is when I do this, I say that this string equals global string. Oh, and we gotta run the script. So script, I already forgot my script name. Find key string. I think I just do that. It's actually been a while since I've done a script. It's in my saving and loading. Script execute, that's what I want. Alright, so that should execute the script. It'll find whatever key we've pressed, and it should set it to be global string, and then we'll set the whatever button we're entering to be that global string. It might crash because I haven't said what global string is up to this point, but I don't think so. As long as it runs the script first, then there shouldn't be an issue, but we'll see. Alright, real quick. All you guys, get back into your corner. Oh god, they're not limited to the corner. They're too powerful. Oh, but I can fix that. Oh no, yeah, here they come. Yeah, it does work. Cool. But they'll never stop spawning. That'll be fine. Just get to eat all these little guys. Okay. So I want to test. Testing. Mic's still working. That's good. So I should be able to at least test the backspace. And it'll say enter just by default. I'll change that. So yeah, it says enter by default. I go over here and so yeah, let's just enter backspace. Hey, that worked. It's way too big. If I make it not capitalized and I restrict it to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's say 6 or 7 characters. If it's not capitalized, then 7 characters would work fine. Otherwise, I gotta make the font smaller, and I don't really want to do that. So if I can just do it in like, let's see what happens if I don't capitalize it, because this is the biggest one, right? Also, yeah, that was 8. Once I get all these in here, I'm gonna test every single button on the keyboard, because I am curious if I've got them all. I think I do have them all. I can't think of a button that I haven't written down that's not on here, other than like Windows key, FN. There's no left control or right control. That's the weird one to me. What happens if I do this? It's 162. And if I do this, it's 163. Okay, so there is a left control, right control. It's 162, 163. Okay, so some of my buttons might not be right. Like, what do I have here for 162, 163? There's actually no 160s in there. So, left control is 162, right control 163, and make a little notation so I don't forget about these two. I feel like there'll be more like that, like left alt, left shift, right shift. So I bet control, whatever the number that I had on control before, which is 17. I bet 17 is just both controls. And the same for the other ones, if I had to guess. But that means, I mean, if it doesn't show up, then 17 is completely useless if I can't activate 17. So I'm gonna make a note of that one as well. I might have to like edit all this stuff. Okay. So, what was the thing I want? Oh yeah, the size of it. Let's just try and make it not caps and see how much space we got. Yeah. Backspace. Okay, still doesn't fit. It does need to be limited to 7 characters. 7 would fit really well though. I'm gonna just have to like condense some words. Alright, so I want to test out these buttons. So this is 162. No, oh, it goes back because I pressed the cancel key and I haven't canceled that, so I need to fix that. Either way, 162, 163. Left alt is 164. Right alt is 165. Okay, you know what, I can do this. we go. Right, so left alt was 164. Right alt was 165, I believe. Yeah. Left shift is 16. Well, that might have been what it was before. Yeah, shift is 16. What's right shift? Right shift is also 16, so there's no left shift and right shift. Interesting. What else we got? Caps lock should be 20. That's correct. I kind of want to go through all of them. No difference between on and off. I mean, that's really everything. I want to see what tilde is. Tilde is 192. Yes, that's what I got. And comma should be 222. No, comma's 188. I got apostrophe on 188, so that one's comma. Apostrophe should be 222. Yes, okay, so I got those backwards. Okay, good. At least that's fixed now, before I did it wrong. Okay, so that means we can actually do control at 17. So I should remove that one. And I need to add in the 4 new numbers. And hopefully no other numbers show up later. Alright, so what did I get rid of? Control was 17. Yeah. Get rid of 17. Then we want to add in a couple new ones down here at 162. Put that in the wrong spot. Alright. 162, 163, 164, 165. Alright. And just keep in mind that strings have to be 7 characters or less. And I think I am going to do lowercase. So, how do we shorten backspace? I guess just backspace like that. That makes sense to me. Sure. Alright. Yeah, we're going through every one of these. So tab. Enter. Shift. Yeah, shift was both of them. Page up. I mean, I can spell out page all the way right. because that's still only 6 characters. And it looks better. And oh yeah, I made, that's right, I did make pictures for the left, right, up, down. I don't think I'm gonna use them though. Not for this, I'll use it for the gamepad. Print is 44. You could also say, like the keyboard has it, PRT SCRN. That's still only 7 characters. We'll do that. Print screen. So it's 44. I hope this is 41. What have I screwed up? There was no 41. This. Oh no, mistakes. I missed something here. So 44 should be print screen. And the rest of them need to go. It goes from 40 to 44. Are there any other ones? I mean, that's the first one I see messed up and everything else lines up well. 40 should be down. Yeah, okay. 45 is insert. Delete. There is no 47. Goes to 48. Is 0. 1, 2. All right, 65 is A. I'm doing letters now. Z's on 90, that's right. 96. 96 is numpad 0. How am I going to do these? I guess num 0. Num 9. And then it goes 106 is yeah. Num that. 107 num plus. Num minus. Num period. Alright, 112 should be F1. Yep. There's no F13, what the hell? Blanked out there. 144. 144 is an unlock. Which that is 7. That might be a little too big. It should be okay. Because it's got like a capital L. I'm gonna trust it. 145 is scroll lock. I'll scroll lock on a thing. SCR LOCK. Enough. Do I do a control like this? Yeah. Left control, right control. Comma. Period. At. Tilde. Bracket. Close bracket. I pressed something wrong. Oh, it doesn't like the bracket here. Okay, bracket can't be a key apparently. Now we know. So there's no 220. Can't use the bracket key because it doesn't work with code, even though it's in a string. I didn't know that. But apparently yes, if you put a bracket, it will screw up your code. So can't allow it. Alright, that was 221, close bracket. And then we got a apostrophe. There we go. That's all the buttons. Let's test it and see if they all work. Microphone still works, that's good. Yep, we're gonna go through every key on the keyboard. The only problem I'm gonna have is some of the keys actually do still activate stuff. I need to make sure I do something to where all the buttons get turned off when you're searching for a new key. So that'll be the next thing I do. But still, we can check this out mostly. Alright, so what's the new enter look like? Same thing. Alright, just starting from the top. F1, F2. So F9 is going to close the game. And F11 is going to full screen. So I can't press F9, but I can assume that the other ones work, so that one will work. Alright, so it's probably good. Tilde. 1, 2. I don't really like that these aren't centered. I guess that's a problem. Backspace. Tab. Caps. Shift. F control, which backed away. That's fine. Alt. Right alt. Right control. So shift. Enter. Ooh. Yeah, that one doesn't work, even though you can Oh, right. So if you enter something that doesn't work, it doesn't just kind of back out automatically. It doesn't cause a crash too, so that's important. It's good that I did. That was the backwards slash, reverse slash. So it does work. Yeah, I did all the numbers. Q, W. Oh, that one crashed. Oh, I pressed R. That's why. Yeah, R would do that. I didn't think about that. That's not going to be a problem later. R is just for testing. A. What's it keep closing? I see. It's changing to the next one because I'm using up, down, left, right. That's why it keeps going back. And I just go here to go back to what it's actually supposed to be. Alright. I think insert home up, down is going to end up messing stuff up too, but I want to see them. Page up, delete, end, page down. Print screen doesn't actually work. It doesn't register any key. So print screen can get deleted. Scroll lock works. Pause, that one works. Num lock. I can test some of these num keys to make sure they're mostly working. Num enter is just enter, it's good to know. One of these is gonna mute my mic. Oh, that's up. Wait, what? That's home? Oh, because num lock's off. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, if I do 1, 2, 3, it's gonna screw something up. I can still do 0 dot. What's numlock 5? Just nothing. It's 12. Oh, that must be 5. No, that's not 5, that's 53. Numlock 5 isn't a thing, apparently. Okay, well, let's see if, yeah, numlock's gotta come back on. Okay, mic's still on, that's good. The webcam did not change over, probably because I was pressing so many number keys. It's not even changing at all, what the hell? There it goes. It's sometimes, I don't understand why sometimes the numpad works and sometimes it doesn't. I need one of them Stream Deck things, probably. That's what most people use for, like, changing scenes. I've just been using hotkeys on my numpad. Okay, most of that worked. The ones that didn't work were print screen. Everything else worked, right? So where's print screen at? Or did I never even set up a print? Oh, there it is. Yeah, that one didn't work. Alright, so that's all the ones that Game Maker Studio uses. I don't really know how to center my text. I don't think I can. I don't know. That would be way too aggravating to do based on what one we have. There's probably a way to do that. But I kind of don't care enough at this point. As long as you can see what button it is, then who cares? Alright, well this works. Cool. Alright, I need to make it to where when you're selecting stuff, you can't actually use the controls for anything, which is really just go to controller. I need to say, what do I do with this? That's right. I used to have something with like an event lock global, which would turn the controller off if I ever wanted to do that. That's how I did it in Gazzard. I never really set that up for this. I might do that again. Let's, okay, so in controls, I'm going to create this event lock thing. Or, let's call it control off. Or, say controls active equals true. And then just say, I think, yeah, if controls are deactivated, nothing works. So, global controls active, that's ever on false, then just exit. So yeah, if global controls active is ever set to false, don't do any of this stuff. So nothing should happen. There should be no mouse control or anything. And then I need to set up when this awaiting is triggered. Apply with window later. Yeah. We go global controls active equals false. And then it's set to true here. That'll turn the controls off whenever you are actually waiting for a key button press. Just yeah. Only time it really matters. Oh yeah, I had this set up for what I did there, but totally forgot about it. Get rid of it. Alright, so this was for swapping keys. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to have to figure out when certain keys can't overlap or something. I don't know. I feel like it gets really complicated. You know what I could do is just make it to where the default button can always be activated with the left mouse button, regardless of what you set all the other key bindings to. That way, no matter what you do, you can still hit default and set everything back. That would be one way of stopping the player from screwing themselves. But no, if they get into the title screen and they can't enter the options screen, there's no way to default again. Like, do I need to design around stupid people? Probably. That's like what design is. I don't know. Let me think about it for a second. So the way I'm going to set things up is you can set any keybind to be anything, and they don't actually like replace, because that's how I have to do it if I want space to be on two separate actions, and escape to be on two different actions, start to be on two different ones. The problem is, like, if somebody puts escape as the confirm button, or Yeah, if they put escape as their confirm and their cancel button, I don't know what effect that's going to have on the game. And if they do that and they can't actually get back, like they can't break anything as long as they don't save the changes, right? But if they do save those changes, and I don't know why they would, but if they did, they potentially couldn't get back into the Keybindings menu to fix their mistake, and they'd have to like uninstall the game and reinstall it to fix that. It's such a weird thing. I don't even know if other games like deal with this. I know some games they do have it to where certain key bindings just they can't be stacked, which makes sense. I could just do something. Oh yeah, like I have here where cancel escape. I can make it to where cancel and confirm can never be the same key. Right? Instead of thinking like everything, it could just be cancel and confirm can never be the same key, and like pause and shoot can never be the same key. Or because cancel and confirm are kind of like UI choices, while the other ones are more like gameplay ones. So maybe I have the cancel and confirm. If they're ever the same, they just they invert or whatever. And then, yeah, all the controls ones will do the same thing. Okay, I think that's the way to do it. Right, so I need to set up like, if cancel escape equals the keyboard key, cancel escape equals the new enter key, and then the enter key becomes the keyboard key. Right, so this would alternate between these two. I don't have cancel escape yet. I'll throw that here. Oh, not confirm. Cancel. Might as well set up detecting it as well. Well, that means I'll have to do that there too. So confirm cancel. We have cancel escape here. That's not right anyway. It's not confirm cancel. It's, yeah, that's what I did wrong. It should be cancel escape. There we go. Cancel escape and cancel escape string. Right, so this, actually I want to throw this in a bracket because it's not as simple as that. We also need to execute our string so that the string changes as well. Right, so if our cancel escape equals what our key we're trying to set for confirm, then it's going to change the cancel escape to that one. And then it's going to find out what the string is and place the string. For this part, I need to copy this. This is how we find these different strings. This only runs when it's created, so I will will have to happen a couple times. Honestly, I could run this the first time you open the controls. That way it's not... Because it's not really necessary unless you open controls. I don't know, we'll do it like this, but this might be too much. So... we don't need that part either. We just need this to be equals global string. There we go. So now, whatever we have saved as these keys will actually be what shows up in the string when they're created. Okay, and then this thing, when we make it, we'll actually swap the confirm and cancel key, so you can never stack those two. So that'll stop players from screwing themselves. They should always have a confirm and cancel key. But I'm not done yet because I need like the extra escape and cancel keys, which I don't have. I'm gonna have to do that. Let me save real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. What was I doing? I'm setting this up. Right, I need to make the new buttons. So let's go ahead and do that. What I was doing yesterday. Did I go ahead and close all these? It's what I'm working on are options window, input, and confirm. The rest of them don't really matter. Also, I can get rid of this. Really, I can get rid of this whole thing, but whatever. Oh, what's this? Initialize. I might need that. Alright, let's close everything. The first place to start with our globals. I did this just yesterday. Oh, it's with the controller, that's right. Because this is what actually deals with this stuff. Right, so we need some new stuff in here. Not this part, but this part here. I still have this all spaced out real neatly. Look at it that way. Alright, so I need new keyboard things. Here I've got confirm space and confirm enter. But I don't want this to be confirm space anymore. It will be the space bar by default, but I need to change the name to something else. So yeah, this will actually be confirm space. I just need to make a new attack space one instead of confirm space here. So I need to write these down. First, let me save this little notepad so that I have it. This is going to be called keyboard to numbers. There we go. I got that saved. Let's open a new notepad just for making notes. So global key. Okay, let's try that again. Global key confirm space goes to global key attack space. Alright, and we need our second attack button we don't have. But maybe I should just do the attack part. Where do I set this part up? It's part of like the save options, the load options, I think. I don't have to do that just yet. But I definitely do need another keyboard button on attack. I've got the second one for this. We've got two cancel buttons already. We've got the two for the directions. Yeah, we just need two for this. So really we just take everything here. Copy it. Paste it here. Put plus. Oh, we don't need the client part. I just want to type it in. We're using cancel, but we want to use pause here. Well, let's type in pause then. one's not pause, that one's attack. Alright, yeah, this needs to be pause escape. And pause escape. Alright, so the new keys for a pause button. I guess pause would be a good pause button. So instead of cancel, this will just be pause, pause. Right? Makes sense to me. What else would you use for a pause button? Enter, maybe? I'm just gonna use pause. Why not? Honestly, I mean, escape's what people are probably gonna use. The other one's just like a bonus. Doesn't really matter. I just want to allow two keys to be more uniform. Alright, so the attack button. So space can be an attack button. What's another good attack button? I feel like shift would be a good attack button. So let's use shift. Alright, now I need to put all this stuff in. So, global key, cancel, escape, goes into global key, pause, escape. Honestly, I don't even have to do it like that, do I? Because it, yeah, no, that doesn't matter. I just gotta make sure these globals now exist. So we have attack space. We have global key, attack, shift, global key, pause, pause. That's 0, man. They rot. So was that the only buttons that I added? I think so. Pause, escape, pause, pause, and attack space, attack shift. Alright, so these buttons need to be wherever they're created. Keep in mind I can't go back now. I don't think I'll need to this time. Alright, all that's good. So there's nothing really in here, but F1's got some stuff. Or maybe it doesn't. Oh, it does. It's in here. Okay. I think I also want to make sure all these other buttons are correct. But let's just do keyboard for now, or it'll get really confusing. Alright, so I have an attack, a pause. They need to be in here. So here, global key, attack, space, equals VK space. Oh, I wonder if I do VK space, is that going to do the number? Well, we'll see. When it recalls the string. That's a good question. Especially when I use shift. I wonder if shift has like a left shift and a right shift. I'll use normal shift if it does. Alright, that's attack space. I want global key, attack, shift. Yeah, there is a left shift, which is interesting, but I'm gonna use normal shift because I think that one will work. Okay. So the other one was the pause stuff. Golly. Ah, there we go. VK, escape. Cool. Got some defaults on that. Now we need load options and save options. They gotta be in here too. So here. Okay, and then we want the pause buttons. Oops. Cool. Let's pause escape. Attack. Okay. Oh, that's good. There might be another one at the bottom here. There is. These I can kind of copy over. So, like these two under or above attack. Pause. Alright, I don't know anywhere else it would be. What I could do is just search for like confirm space maybe. Control Shift F. Global key confirm space. Anywhere this one is, the other one should be. So this is in controller, F1, we did that. It's in load script 6 and 79, so 2 load options. Oh, we didn't do save options, did we? That's right, we gotta do save options. And it's also in the controller step. Okay, so it's just these 3 things. I just totally forgot about this one. I really didn't do this? I didn't do this. Nope. Okay. What was that? Yeah, we gotta save it as well. I'm already upset. I put this in the wrong spot. There. Pause, escape. think my typing speed's ever gonna get better than what it is now. Which I've never thought I was that slow with typing. I think I'm okay. But I know some people that type way faster and with way better accuracy as well. I think I've kind of like settled into this sort of state. It's not like it's from lack of using computers. I've been using computers my whole life. Then again, how often do you type long amounts of stuff? Like, I bet people who actually write articles and books and transcripts are definitely the best typers because they're doing it constantly. Coders should be pretty high up there though, right? Alright, so that was escape and pause, and escape. Everything looks good. I think that's all good for our new keys. Now that those are in the game, we have to go back to what we were working on before. So let's open this button, and this thing. And the ones we want are inside the input button step here. Okay. So we have if cancel escape equals that, but we need the other, yeah, we need the other ones to be in window first. I think I need to just add all the buttons, which is going to be a thing. In fact, because it's so much of a thing, I'm going to move from here down to here. And then probably comment this as in find our key bindings. There we go. And I need every key binding in here. How do I set this up? I feel like I just start with a hyphen. And a string. Or just nothing. Global key is a constant, but everything else really isn't. Alright, so I have to do every single one. I don't know how many there were. But let's just do like a couple of them to start with. Alright, global key. Well, we want the other confirmed, so let's do that. Good place to start. And I'm just doing keyboard to start with. So we've got confirm enter, we want confirm space. So this will be just named the exact same as the other thing to make it easy. Confirm space. And now confirm space string. Sparse. Copy that. Actually put it under the confirm. And then we do cancel. We got escape, we want left control. So if I just double click this and copy it, now it's going to add the key part in, which I don't really want. Probably should have just kept the key part in because it would have made this easier. I can just select it, I guess. Trying to think what's the fastest way to go about this. And then now I gotta remember all my keys. I was gonna do it in order with the up, down, left, right is the last one, so let's do that. We want to do attack and pause next. So do attack, space, and then attack, shift, pause, escape, pause, pause, Alright, so that's both confirms, both cancels, both attacks, both pauses. And then we need both lefts, rights, ups, downs. Okay, so we've got lefts, rights, up, down. Alright. Doesn't matter this order. I like WASDA, so we're gonna start with up. Did we just say up? Yeah, key up. I guess we'll start key up W. And then key up arrow. So if it's WASDA, left would be next. Left A. Left arrow. S would be down. And up. Right. Isn't really going to be faster, is it? Kind of annoying. Alright, here's all the new stuff. I feel like this is going to slow things down a lot, and it should really only play the first time you open one of these like controls, because otherwise like it's going to slow. This is only one of them, right? We're still going to do the mouse and the gamepad. I feel like this whole string of stuff should only play if you open the keyboard key bindings. And it should only do the one time. And I should just set these to be like blank stuff before that or something. I don't know, we'll see. If it slows things down a lot, we'll just see what happens, right? But I feel like we're running like thousands of lines of script here. I don't know. Thousands, yeah, probably thousands. Each one of these is like 300 or something. I don't remember how long the script was. Well, but it's not technically running the whole thing, is it? It's just running whichever one it is. So technically it shouldn't actually be running that much. It should just like pop in here, grab the one it is, and then pop back out. So I guess it won't be that bad. We'll see. Alright, this is all the keyboard stuff. We'll get it all figured out before we do the other ones. But first we need, now that we have the other thing, we need to search for, basically we're going to copy this and do the other one. So instead of cancel escape, we want cancel left control. And then this one's cancel left control. Oh, and then if it's also the other confirm, it should swap, right? Because you don't want like space space to be selected. Or enter enter. So yeah, I also have to do the other option in here as well. So instead of cancel this, it needs to be confirm space. Right, so this is just for the confirm enter one. If the confirm enter is ever one of the cancels or the other confirm, and it's going to swap it out, and then it's going to set this one to the new thing. All right, let's, I guess we can just test it now. Everything should work, hopefully. I should probably get rid of this stuff on screen now. I really need to see that 13 in main. Keyboard, enter. It shows enter, but we don't know if that's any different. I guess we won't know that until I copy all the new ones in. It's kind of annoying. I won't actually be able to see the other one, so this isn't really doing anything. I just have to trust that it will work. I mean, it is nice to see which it's the number's not actually changing or what it's changing to. Oh yeah, so if I use left control, it's not actually canceling anymore. That's good. That does work. So none of my buttons are actually working. I can't click on anything, and any button I press is actually just going to set what it is. So you'd have to set this back to what it's supposed to be. Enter, and then exit. So I hope that works right. I think I'm ready to actually make other buttons. No, I'm not, because I need to figure out. Okay, I guess I'm ready to go onto the mouse and the gamepad version of this, because I'm going to end up copying these buttons. I need to think now, do I want to actually just make new buttons for all these? Or do I want to make the same buttons do what they need to do? Because it's going to get really complicated, potentially. I mean, technically, like these 8 buttons don't really change. They're always those 8 actions. It's the inputs that are going to change based off of which one you have selected here. I don't know. Let's just think about how I would go about doing that. And to do that, I'm going to recline. Ooh, yeah. Nice stretch. Hi, puppy. You're so goofy. No, you can't fit there. Oh, you're still coming. Okay. I need the input to change based on what we're actually looking at. And then the way that the keyboard flashes, it decides what we're doing based on whether we're in the keyboard. Honestly, technically that shouldn't be that difficult. I just need to do like 3 different states. I could also just use a state machine for those 3 states. Alright. Yeah, let's look at that. Alright, so the 3 states are based off of what is selected here in the options menu. What are these choice actions is selected? So if choice action 1, if choice action 2, if choice action 3. I don't think this will ever change at all, to be honest, the action buttons. It's just what the inputs do. So what they display needs to change. Right now it's displaying confirm enter string, but that's not what it needs to always be. It needs to be based on what we actually are. So if look on me. You're so weird. If UI options window choice action equals 1, then you draw this. Alright. If it's 1, you do that. If it's 2, you do that. If it's 3, you do that. But, oh yeah, I did set this up at some point. I don't remember where it was, but I remember that I had like 1 and 0 or something needed to be here. I don't remember when I did that. Or 1 and 4. Yeah, like, what do we display on the right if you're on default or if you're on 0? I'm just going to keep it like this, and I'll keep in mind that I might have to change that later. Alright, so if it's 3, then instead of confirm enter, oh, that's right, it's going to be like the keyboard ones, or the gamepad ones. Choice 2 is mouse, right? I've already forgotten. I can close this because I don't need it anymore. I think mouse is the second option. Well, nothing's going to break because it's all the same. So let me look real quick. Gotta see what we're doing next. Mouse controls. Choice 2 is mouse. So it goes mouse, gamepad. Alright. So instead of confirm enter string, this will be confirm mouse left. And then instead of this, it'll be confirm whatever the confirm key binding is. Oh, and I haven't even figured out like how the gamepad, yeah, I need to look at all this stuff. And then I'm going to have to set all this stuff up in here. But first, let's start with the controller. Seems like a good place to start. This is all of our stuff. Right, so just doing the confirm, yeah, confirm mouse left, and then we need, we don't actually have a confirm for the gamepad, do we? Oh yeah, here it is, confirm gamepad A. But we don't have a second one. We don't have a second one for the mouse and a second one for the gamepad. And this is the question, do we need a second one for mouse and gamepad? Like we did it for the keyboard, but I don't think there should be a second option for the other ones. I don't know. Did I ever set up like a second one for gamepad or mouse in here? So this is gamepad stuff, and there's just the ones, and then yeah, there's just the occasional one for the mouse. I kind of want to like really quickly match these up. There we go. So I only got the 3 mouse buttons for now. But there's one gamepad for everything. Yeah, I guess we just do one. I don't see no reason to have like 2 keypad. Yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying. So doesn't that mean that when it comes to the keypad or the gamepad ones, I make all of those. Like the keyboard can have some that match up, but I think all the gamepad ones, I think I'm gonna use the same rules. If you want to have like the same button on confirm as you have on shoot, you should be able to do that. So, and I don't think I was gonna break anything. Alright, so yes, choice 2 will be mouse left string, and choice 3 will be whatever the other confirm was. It's in here. This one, confirm gamepad A. I did 2 confirms. Confirm gamepad A string. Okay, so yes, if our choice action 1 is 1, oh yeah, if it's 1, we're showing keyboard stuff. If it's 2, we're showing mouse stuff. If it's 3, we're showing gamepad stuff. And then what I do is when I get to the other buttons, I'll just say if well actually if it's none of these, yeah, I'll say if it's not 1, you just don't draw it. That's what I did. So the other ones won't even show up when you go into the others. Okay, I think I got that figured out. So this goes in here like that, and we copy this because it's in a different place. Paste, paste. Not that one. Here. There we go. That should do that. Now we need to figure out how to set it up. So really in this part is where I can split it up, I think. So this is checking for a keyboard press, and it's flashing. But I need to just say this keyboard press only happens if UI options. Actually, no, I don't have to do that. I can just throw it in the as an addendum to this. If keyboard does not equal 0 and UI options window choice input or action equals 1. Okay, so if the action's 1 and we have a keyboard key, we're gonna do this stuff. Now I gotta figure out how to do the other stuff. But before I get into that, let's set up all these variables as well, the new ones. So, I don't know, do I just throw them in where they go? I guess so. I mean, this is all keyboard stuff. Maybe I just separate them like that. It'd probably be better just to separate that way. Keyboard, mouse, gamepad. Copy this, paste, and then change it to be this. Alright, so there are only a couple there's only like 3. There's 3, but I think there needs to be 4. I have a confirm, a cancel, and whatever the middle mouse button was, which is pause, I think. Yeah, pause is on middle mouse. Oh, it's not in here? I think I made a middle mouse button, but I never actually put it in because I haven't been using it. There it is, pause middle mouse. I need to add that everywhere it goes. Pause middle mouse. Alright, let me do that real quick. Copy this. So that makes me think I need like an attack button for the mouse as well. Which is should be the left button, so it'll be attack mouse left. I need to add that as well. Okay. Well, I'm gonna do that. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so this is, where's the attack? The normal attack one. This one. Oh, I do. It just said it as confirm mouse left. I think I need to change this to. That's right. Anything that is confirm mouse left, I actually don't do it through the confirm key. I do it like in code manually. So that's the only one that's different. Okay. So yeah, this needs to be attack mouse left. Because it's its own thing. And then as far as the confirm key, I use those when I was putting it in code. It's the only thing that's kind of just different. Alright, so that needs to go everywhere it goes. So in pause we got this. We'll be middle mouse button, middle. And then we need an attack. Actually I could, whatever. Mouse button left. And I need to put that in the other ones. Do I still have those? No. So load options. So we have pause mouse middle here. But we don't have attack left. Alright, there's attack mouse left. And then we don't have pause middle mouse here. Why isn't this one showing up? Key pause middle mouse. Should be one of them, right? Key pause mouse. Oh, it's mouse middle. That would be why. What's on these mouse buttons? We got any, left, middle, none, right, and side 1, side 2. Yeah, I'm just not going to do any of the side 1, side 2 because I know some mice don't have those by default, but you can apply them if you need to, and we're going to figure that part out here in a bit. But let's get the mouse middle and the mouse left keys in here. And we want save options. There's pause mouse middle. Just need attack. we go. Cool. All that's in here. Now we need to add it to here. Alright, so there's four keys for the mouse. And then for the gamepad, there's 8. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, should be all of them. But we're not going to do, well, I'll change that. If we're going to have a different script for mouse and gamepad. So this will be, well, let's do the globals first. So this is global confirm, mouse left. This one's cancel, mouse right. And then we've got attack, mouse left, and pause, mouse middle. Alright, and then for gamepad stuff, we'll start the same order, confirm, gamepad A, and then cancel, gamepad B, home, confirm, cancel, attack is X, pause, start, we got left, actually, what is it? It starts up, gamepad up, left, there we go. There we go. It's all those. All the buttons that can be changed and their display. But there's something else I wanted to do real quick because I remember somewhere in here I have gamepad. We've got gamepad. Actually, it's key menu that I never used. So I want to get rid of it from everywhere it is. At F1, yeah, key menu. I'm not using this, so I'm gonna get rid of it. So there's that one. It's also in save and load. It's not actually a button, so there's no reason to have it in here. There we go. One less thing. Alright, now that we got all that in, we can do this part. So we did this keyboard thing, but now how do we check for mice? It's probably very similar. Is there a mouse one? Mouse last button? We'll have to see how the... Actually, we should test how these work first. We can do that the same way we've been doing here. Let's do this. So I want to do mouse last button. I want to see what that is. Go ahead and play. Mic still works. I need to get some sort of thing that warns me when the mic goes off. I don't like checking it constantly. It's really aggravating. Alright, so yeah, just this is 1, this is 2, middle mouse is 3, 5 and 4, that's backwards from what I would think. 1, 2, okay, so this works. I'm pressing mouse buttons, by the way. Left mouse button, right mouse button, middle mouse button. The top mouse button is 5, okay, so it goes bottom to top. Bottom is 4. And what I'm hoping here is if the mouse had extra buttons, which my mouse doesn't, that those would come up. I don't know what that would actually do though. And I've only got pictures for the ones that I've actually clicked here, so... Oh, what if I scroll up and scroll down? That doesn't do anything. Okay, good to know. Okay, well that'll work. I can use those 5 buttons at least. And we can rebind them. I'm rebinding them because some people have, like, you know, left-handed mice or... I don't know. Just weird mice, so... It's good to include them as well. Alright, so what I want to know... The problem with this one is the mouse doesn't go back to 0. So I need to make sure I register a click. Can you set it back to 0? Mouse last button just shows, yeah. It's not like this. This always goes back to 0, so it's easy to find when the new thing's been pressed. But last button, I need to detect when the button gets pressed. Like, I can't just use the last button directly. But technically last button should be... Oh no, it doesn't matter, because you could use the keyboard. I don't know how to do this. I wonder if I can actually set last button to equal 0 somehow. And how would I go about testing that? Oh, I could just do this. Well, okay, when I load the game, what does it actually start at before I press anything? If it starts at 0, then this should work. Yes, it starts at 0. So it can be 0. That's the first step. So really, I think all I need to do is when I set the awaiting to be true, I just say, I don't know if I can do this, but I hope I can do this. Not keyboard, mouse. Mouse last button equals 0. Alright, if I do that, then I can detect it not equaling 0, right? So I hope that works. We're gonna see. And it's the same thing that I had before. If it does not equal 0, so you click some sort of mouse button. Alright, so we're only checking the one thing, but it's basically the same deal. And then, I'm gonna copy all this in. Change it where it needs to be changed. Alright. We want to know if cancel mouse right. I just need to change this to find the correct object. Oh no, it's going to be a pain because it's drawing something now. Let's not worry about that just yet. So confirm mouse left equals mouse fast. Ooh, will that even work? Because I don't know if mouse button... I don't know if that would actually even work. Like if I set... I've been setting them to VK... Oh yeah, okay, I need to check that. There's a way I can check that. I'll do that in a second. First, let me just finish this out. Alright, minus the string thing, which isn't going to pull anything back. All this should be the same. What I need to check now is we had the mouse last button. I want to know what these globals are. So what's global? Or I don't even have to say that. I just need to know what are these mouse buttons. What's mouse button left actually equal? I don't know. Let's test. If this equals 1, then it's good. And then if the next one equals 2, then that's good. It equals 1 right now. Okay. If I put mouse right, it should equal 2, and mouse middle should be 3. That's what I need to know, because when I set it to be these, they have to be those numbers that came in before. So I'm gonna check every single one of these real quick while loading it and just making sure. Right should be 2. Yes. Here's the middle should be 3. After this, and I can kind of assume the side buttons are correct as well. So now we know what the missing stuff in a keyboard is. Yeah, that's 3. It's these other things, other gadgets. I'm gonna just try side 1 and 2. Because I want to make sure they're also 4 and 5. So I don't get any weird errors. Yep, that one's 4. Last one. This one should be 5. Okay, that's all good. All right. So what am I going to do with this string thing? It's not going to be a script this time around. Honestly, the string probably isn't even necessary in this one, because it's just drawing a picture based off of what we got. So technically, I don't even need this part in. I'm gonna get rid of that. Get rid of this too, because that one shouldn't matter. The way this one works is in this input 01, instead of drawing these pictures like this, we're not drawing text, we're drawing like a sprite. Hello. Oh, your name's hard to read. Dust Swab. Hi. Alright, so we have to draw the picture that we want based on what the mouse button actually is. And then get it in the right place as well. Alright, so it's draw sprite. I don't even know if we have to draw sprite extended. Might as well. What's the sprite index? UI. Options, key bindings. Cool. Alright, so we got mouse left. I made all these their own sprite. I guess so. Alright, so actually that's kind of annoying because it would have been a lot easier if I just changed the image index based on what our mouse actually equals. There is no 0. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, I'm gonna change these key bindings sprites. And what I'm gonna do, okay, is I'm gonna go alright. Gravitas, UI, key bindings. So we're going to grab all these, put them all in one, but I'm just going to copy the first one. Right, so 0 is now just a copy of the left mouse button, and now they should line up. So where this is 1, this is 2, 3, which one was 4? 4 was the back one or the front one? 4 is the back one, so this one's 4, that one's 5. Okay, so now these numbers should line up to what they actually are on the mouse. And the first one's just kind of redundant, or whatever. That'll make this a lot easier, because... oh, and let's change this to, instead of being mouse left, it's just going to be key binding mouse. And I'll delete all the other sprites. I'll probably have to do this with the gamepad as well, once I figure out how that one works. For now, let's just do mouse. Also, we didn't even use the arrows, and I don't think I will, which is kind of a shame, but whatever. Not necessary. I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna use the block either, so we can get rid of that. Yeah, we'll get around to the gamepad later. Okay, let's see if we can draw the correct image. now. So our sprite is sprite keyboard, key binding mouse. And then our sub image is going to be global key confirm mouse left. Our X will be probably X and Y. Image X scale, image Y scale, image angle, image blend, image alpha. Actually, I probably want to use, instead of image blend, we use color, so it actually grays out as well, kind of like the font does. We can do that. Alright, so that's what we should need for this. It probably won't be in the right XY, but we'll get that in a second. There we go. Alright, let's test that. Is anything in the break? I don't think so. See how that works. Alright, it's rebuilding texture pages. Well, what game engine are you using to code your first game thingy? Oh, you didn't say it was a first game thing, you just said you're going to start a new one. GMO? Yeah, I like that one. Good one. That's what I'm using. Game Maker logic. RPG. That sounds annoying. As somebody who's just spent like a month doing options, I would not want to do extra menus. Fuck menus. I don't think I want to do an RPG. I've done like little baby RPG kind of projects, but when you go all out, it's a lot of menus. A lot of stats. It's a totally different type of project. I don't know why they would do that. Five. It's showing what the last button was. Okay, let's see if this works. Go in here, go to controls. Oh yeah, you can't see any of this. 3. There we go. Go in here, go into controls, go to mouse, confirm. It is not displaying the correct thing here. This one's showing the right one. I wonder why it doesn't show anything now. What did I do that screws that up? Oh, because no action is selected, that's why. Yeah, I probably should fix that. Oh, and then I think this is based off the wrong thing. That's why it's not showing the right thing here. Because it's always one, because I'm checking the actions, I'm not checking the whatever the hell this is, the controls. I think I'm just doing the wrong one. Okay, I can fix that. That's why we figure this stuff out before we start copying and pasting. Yeah, I have choice action. It's not what I want. I want, I think it's choice controls. It's been a while since I've done that. Choice controls, yeah, I want to change these to choice controls. I wonder what else that's going to screw up though. Copy that. There we go. Did I use choice controls? I did it like in here, right? Yeah, I use choice action here. This needs to be choice controls as well. I think that's it. Choice input here. Alright, let's try that again. Should work this time. Okay, we're seeing enter. When I go over mouse, okay, it's not updating, but if I open this, oh, there it is. Looks weird. Oh, that's right. I need to use native image xscale. Okay, it's kind of working. But why doesn't it draw it right now? Even though it draws this one right now. Good question. I don't know why. But I can fix the other thing. If choice controls equals 1, it should be doing the confirm enter. And this is whether it's active or not. Okay, anyway, this image X scale and Y scale, these just need to be 1 and 1. Oh, the image alpha, that's why. I think this should always be on. What did I use here for the alpha? I use 1. Okay, that's why. At the end of these is 1, so it's always on. The button is not always on, but the image should be. Alright, that should have fixed all those issues. Let's try it again. I know the X and Y is definitely off, but I want to actually be the right thing first. And then I'll put it where it needs to go. Okay, controls. There it is. Alright, yeah, not quite in the right place. I'm gonna center it, but can I change it? I can't even click on it. Huh. Why can't I click on it? What if I hit enter? Okay. Maybe there's something else wrong? What is the selection for it? Down here. If you press the button, or if you release the button, and mouse enter, and not awaiting, awaiting should be set to true. Mouse last button equals 0. Global controls active equals false. It should turn it on. I have no idea why it's not working. I mean, it could be this, but I doubt it would be this. Oh, if it is this, then it's... Maybe it's running through this script without it being set to 0. And then it's just automatically going and setting it to the first one. That's one thing that could be happening. Alright, so to check that, I'm just going to comment this whole thing. So as long as it stays awaiting, then that is what the problem is. There, now it's actually working. It's just not, it can't register anything. It shouldn't be able to register keyboard as well because I've disabled that. But yeah, so whatever it is, it's because it's actually, the keyboard button has been set to something other than 0 when we enter this. And that's just automatically setting it to what it is, which is probably left mouse button. Or 0. But it can't be 0. If it does not equal 0. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Maybe this just doesn't work the way I thought it did. Maybe you can't actually set mouse left button to 0. Let's, okay, let's comment this again. Let's go here, draw. Let's see what's going on with this mouse left button thing. Alright, so this way, if I click on it, it should set it back to 0. And if it's not, then we'll see what's going wrong. Because I kind of need that to happen for the rest of it to even work. Alright, so it's on 1 now, because last button I pressed was left mouse button, right mouse button. But when I click this, it should go back to 0. No, it's still at 1. Now it's at 2. That's kind of weird, because when it's like mouse button check, button released, mouse left, the button should be released, so I guess you just can't set mouse last button to equal anything else. Which is kind of aggravating. That means I kind of have to like go through another variable to do this. But that's not going to work if you press the same button again. Damn, I really wish that would have worked, because now I don't know how to do it. I'm just curious. Okay. What if I set this? I want to make sure that this is the problem. So when this actually happened, actually no. I just want it to go back to 0. That's something that's guaranteed to happen. Which is like this active true part. If this active ever becomes true, the last button should set back to 0. Let's see if it does work at all. Okay, so it's 1. You can't see it, but take my word for it. When I open this, it should hopefully go back to 0. No, it doesn't. Nah, okay, so that just doesn't work. Now we know. This is not gonna work. Crap. Okay, so how do I get around that? So, last mouse button is probably always going to be 1. how do I convert this? Because if I set like another variable equals whatever the last button was, so I don't know, mouse equals mouse last button, right? If I do this, it'll equal 1, but 1 is also our left mouse button, so how do we detect whether 1 has been pressed? Because it's always going to show what was last pressed. I really wish there was something that had like a 0 or whatever, kind of like the keyboard does. Maybe there's another one? Oh, there's mouse button. I guess I haven't looked at this. Maybe that's what I need. Okay, wait a second. Yeah, maybe that's it. Let's see what mouse button does. Alright, everything else is the same. I just need to go here. Let's see what mouse button does. Draw. Not last button, but mouse button. I bet that's what it is. I just overlooked it because I don't know why. But that makes sense. Alright, here we go. Mouse button. It's set to 0, so that's a good start. This is a middle number. 1, yeah, here we go. 2, 3, 5, 4. Okay, cool. That's the one I wanted. Awesome. And now it works just the same way as the other one. So, we don't need to do this. And then in here, I'm gonna comment this. Instead of last button, it's just button. Snoring. Okay, and that should totally work. Let's test it. Like this whistle snore. Probably too soft to pick up on the mic. I just hear this like whistling noise behind me. Controls. Mouse. There we go. There we go. Click it. Click left click. That works. Oh wait, it clicked it again. Because technically it selected it and then it reselected it. Okay, I probably have to fix that. Right mouse button? No, it didn't do it. Middle mouse? I mean, it's technically setting it, but it's not changing the sprite. Yeah. Yeah, see, it's doing it, but I'm releasing the mouse, which is starting it again. So I need to fix that. But also I need the sprite to actually update. Oh, I know why, because I'm doing... Actually, I don't know why. But first, how do we fix this whole updating thing? I mean, I could put this above. That would be one thing. Or I could just exit. That would be how I do it. That would probably give that extra frame to where this doesn't activate immediately because of the release, I think. Honestly, if that doesn't work, it's going to be confusing because, yeah, the thing to activate it, technically you'd be still holding the mouse button down when this runs and then exits. And any sort of release is going to activate this again. So it's just going to turn it right back on. Yeah, that's annoying. It's only a problem if you're using the mouse to do it. I just need to put like a little timer on it or something, I guess. know. Let's see if the exit works. Because that's going to be aggravating. Alright, so what's wrong with this? So global mouse confirm, or global confirm mouse left should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's what I have for the sub image for what we're drawing here. I'm thinking, is this working the way I think it works? This is actually a 1 or a 0, right? It's not actually what the key is. No, that's not true. This should be, well, we can just look at it. Do that. So instead of confirm enter, let's just see what this is. There we go. Alright, two things to test. Whether the thing closes or not, and what our confirm mouse left actually enter equals. I'm starting to get tired. It's already 4:30. But I'm making good progress, and I'm gonna stop. Alright, so our mouse, yeah, okay, our mouse left equals 1 right now. Top number is what our mouse equals. So, yes, that should work the way I think it works. So if it equals 1, then it's showing the first image index. I open this, and if I change it to 2, which is right mouse button, that should change. But this doesn't update. Oh, because it's not, that's right, because it's not updating yet. Okay, I know what I'm doing wrong. Yeah, I'm checking the global, but we don't set the global till we save it. So I shouldn't check the global, I should check the other thing. Yeah, I want to check this part. So instead of confirm enter, we want confirm mouse left. This is the part we want to check. Okay, that should fix it. I didn't even check the other part, whether it was properly closing or not. Alright, so controls, mouse, this. Now we should be able to click this, change it to right click, and then yeah, it did close correctly. But this is still not to, oh, because we're checking the global. The global's still 1. Left mouse button is still the confirm button until you exit and save the options. And I'm going to put a little note here or something. It's like key bindings don't save until you exit. But there we go. That one, that one, that one, that one. Oh, but yeah, if you left click, it does reopen it immediately, which is bad. I mean, you could just click anywhere but on it, and that won't be a problem. But if you click on it, it's gonna reopen it. It's kind of like this is one of those issues that isn't a huge issue. You can also just like use the enter key instead. to select it, though I haven't set up those controls yet. Is that something I need to fix? Maybe. If I can think of an easy way to fix it here in the next few seconds, I'll fix it. Then again, it's not. It's just like a weird control issue. Alright, so how would I fix that? Exit isn't good enough because it's going to exit, but the next time you release on the button, I would need to add like a little timer so that you have to wait at least like half a second or something before you can do the next release. I mean, I do still kind of want it to be released. What I could do is set it to where it has to be pressed again before it can be released the next time. Which is kind of like another thing. I don't know, it's a little weird, but yeah, if I did like ready, not that kind of ready, ready equals false, and we just say, I don't know if I like this. Or, yeah, I guess it should be true by default. This is what I'm thinking. If ready is true, and then we say here, then ready, keep doing ready with an E. And then I just throw in here, like, if mouse check, button pressed, global key confirm, mouse left, ready equals true, and then we do ready equals false here. Right, so basically ready starts as true. You can actually use the button like normal. There's nothing really matters. But if you ever actually enter this, ready's going to go to false, so you have to actually press the mouse button again to turn it back on. But I'm going to add in here if that and not ready. That way it's not constantly running. So if you press the button and it's not ready, it's going to set the ready back. So that way there needs to be like a press and release before you can activate the next thing. I think that'll fix the weird little issue there. Though it's a bit strange. This is the only case where it matters with the mouse buttons. And the mouse confirm button. I don't even think I need this on the other buttons. I probably have to remove this. I think it's only the confirm button that matters. No, it would matter for all of them because it's checking for a mouse button. Right, so if I click this and click left mouse button, and it opened it again immediately. I guess the press registers before the false. Seems backwards to me. What if I just removed the exit? What if I put the exit back in? Because this tells me that, okay, it's set to false, it exited. So now you have to do a new press before you do a new release. So it seems like it would work. But I guess it's technically pressed is true the first time the script runs through. This might work. I'm gonna test it real quick. Yeah, okay, it does work. Okay, cool. So, just to show it. Yeah, now, if I click it, it'll wait for the next input, and then I press left mouse button, and now it doesn't select it again because it's waiting for me to actually press the left mouse button again before it does the next release. And there you go. Good UI. There, I did my due diligence. Now let's put that button in the right place, which I don't know the best way to do that. I feel like I just need to, I don't know, I could just like mess with it until it's in the right place. It'll be kind of annoying, but let's do X plus, I don't know, it's really far to the left, so X plus 50, and then Y minus, oh no, we want plus 10. No. I'm just gonna like eyeball this until I get it in the right spot. Oh, but it's not gonna work because this is only for active, so I need to do it in the other one as well if I want to test it. I think they can both be in the exact same spot. They're not gonna like grow or shrink or anything for this one. So let's do it in the inactive spot. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep testing this until I get it where it's supposed to be, where it's centered, so that all the buttons are where they're supposed to be. And then the gamepad buttons are going to be in the same spots. So this is going to apply to everything. Options, controls, mouse. I actually have to select it to see. Wow, I almost nailed that. Here, look at this. Does that look centered? That looks pretty centered. I think it comes down like another 10 or 5 pixels. I don't know, 5 or 10. But it looks pretty much dead center. I guess it could go right a little more. Let's try 60 and 15. So that's a little bit down and a little bit more right. I could do some math to find the direct center of this sprite, but I've done some like half scale stuff. I don't know. I'm just gonna eyeball it. I've almost got it there, just from guessing. No, too far right now. But I think up and down. Honestly, maybe it was better before. I don't know. Look at it with me. Plus, I want to see it bigger. It's definitely too far right now. I can try like another 5. We'll do 55. Up and down. I feel like it's just a little low now. Maybe just up a little bit more, so between. Alright, so 55 and like, whatever. This one would be like, I don't know, 12? Because I feel like 10 was really close. Just do like 2 pixels. I'm so sick of seeing this options menu. Alright. There it is. Oh, that looks beautiful. Look at that. That's like nearly perfectly centered. I like that. Alright, that's where our buttons are going. And that's how I found the button location. So, that's good. We've done it. Okay. Everything's set up pretty good. The next thing I'm going to work on will be getting the gamepad to work. Be basically what we just did. We're adding some new if thing, if something, and then add this to the end of it. Actually, I can even do this probably. I don't know what the gamepad equivalent is, and I hope there is one, but there probably is. And this will be 3. And we've kind of got this figured out as well. It's going to be basically the same thing, just drawing the picture. I'll comment that out. I'm just leaving this little note here so I know what to do next. But I am going to save this, and I'm done for the night. I can't take it anymore. I'm super tired. It's just me here, so whatever. That guy left. Hey, I don't know. We made some progress. We did all the confusing part of finding what key button we pressed. I think you know, we're making, yeah, we're almost through it. Hopefully, I've got all day tomorrow off as well, and I plan on working on this. I want to get it done before I take another day off. So, yeah, tomorrow I plan on working on this even more. Hopefully get this all finished up so that I can take a day off and then do the UI stuff. I've been waiting on this UI stuff for a while. I need it so I can make screenshots so I can make my Steam store page. So, yeah, we're getting there. We're almost there. We gotta do UI. I don't know. I need, let me look at that real quick. I'm gonna have a Steam page, but first I need, okay. So the stuff I want, I made character sheets for all the characters, and they're already done. I want a GIF of the world map, but I also want the UI to be on it, so we need that. I want a GIF of the shallows, the sea, the deep sea, and we're gonna need a UI for those. I want a GIF of both the mini games, so yeah, basically we're gonna have to finish all this next bit of coding before I have all the GIFs. I want a GIF of the final stage just at the surface to kind of show that. And then I'm gonna draw a splash screen, so just some sort of like fancy image that goes along with the game, something that I can put on the Steam. So it's not really like, it's not a picture from the game, it's just, you know, it's like cover art. And then that's it. Once I get to there, so really we just need like the UI for the world map, for the stages, and then if I get the UI for, if I get the mini games done, then I can make all those GIFs and we can put a Steam page, and then when I'm doing the cutscenes, then I can, yeah, hopefully start getting some traffic with that. I can start uploading all those GIFs to my marketing stuff as well. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. But I am gonna, now that I'm thinking about it, I am gonna edit that. So that is, before I close here, I can open up Gravitas. So in the order of this, I was saving minigames for later, for like the last thing I did. I wanted to do cutscenes before minigames. But if I want to do GIFs of the minigames, so that I have something to put on the Steam page, that means I need to bump both of these minigames up above the cutscenes, which there's no reason I shouldn't be able to do that. Yeah, let's do that. Copy these, close, and then we've got Doc UI, research cutscenes. I guess before we even do the Doc UI, we can do the minigames. Alright, so the plan now, show this. So the plan now is finish this damn options UI. We got to implement mouse controls. We got to implement the auto actions, implement scores. I was going to draw light rays because I haven't given up on light rays yet, and I figured I don't have to do it through code. I can just do it through like an image that I draw. So I might try that out and see if that works. I'm gonna do a zooming in and out on the boat when you like enter and exit a stage or whatever, because I thought that would look nice. I gotta do the map UI, so all the stuff on the overworld, and then there's a little fireworks thing to do. Then we do the stage UI. We gotta do the pause stuff, the quit and options from the pause menu. I don't even know if I'm going to allow you to... I guess I should allow you to go to the options menu from the pause. So I'll have to figure out... I'm not quite done with options. We're going to figure out how to, like, import the options into the game. Shouldn't be that hard. Got to do the loot stuff, the game over screen, or room, or whatever. And now we're going to do the mini games next. And at this point, we can make gifts. Create Steam page. And then we go into doing the doc UI, the research cutscenes, implement the progression, and then do some pacing, balancing stuff. Yeah, just a couple notes. Once all that's done, then we move on to audio, hopefully. There might be some extra stuff, but that's the plan for the future. We're getting through it very slowly. We've almost finished this. Like, we just finished the last bit of key bindings and then implement the saving, which that's not that hard to do on the exit. And then I can erase all this stuff. Move on. Okay, that's it for me. I'm tired. I'm going to bed later.